back to my channel, guys. I hope you've had a great one. I have now created my third and final look with Glamore Cosmetics. This is beautiful, much more bold than the other two. Very, very bold eye, beautiful bold lip, very glamorous. As you can see, I'm even wearing sparkles today, feeling those nighttime vibes. If you haven't checked out my first two videos, I will link them both below, including the first two kits that I played around with and did tutorials to. Glamore Cosmetics imports beautiful makeup and skincare. It's all cruelty free, it's hypoallergenic. A lot of the products are vegan. I know that the pigment and the eyeshadows are vegan. Everything will be in my full blog post as well, which I'll link below for you. And carry on watching to see how I got this super bold, super glam look. I have another 5-piece makeup kit. Like the other two, you can buy the 5-piece bundle on their website. I will pop the link below for it. And like with the other two, you can buy all of these items individually, but if you buy them as a 5-piece bundle to create the look that I'm going to show you, or any other look that you think might work well with this kit, if you buy the 5-piece bundle, you will save money. Plus, I have that sneaky discount code where you can actually get an extra 15% off anything on the Glamore website, including these kits. So, without further ado, let me get started and show you the beautiful kit that Glamore has sent me. Starting up, we have a Heen Velour Matte Lip Tint, long lasting. It is in the color Rumba, which I really like the sound of. Then we have a Pierre Rene Lipmatic in the shade 04. It's the same product as the one from the previous video, which was the shade 08. This is the shade 04. Mio Must Have Mascara, no clumps, no smudges, 100% precision guaranteed. Innovative brush that separates lashes perfectly and increases the volume. Let's take a look at that brush. Ooh, that's very different to the other brushes that we've had. It's quite a different brush where it's almost like a little Christmas tree shape, if you can see. It's much fatter down at the base and it goes thinner at the tip, which is really nice for getting in on those inner corners and outer corners. I really like the shape of that. There is another one of the Mio Sprinkle Me pigments, and this is the shade Glitz number 10. Like an antique gold, which I love. And the final piece of the 5-piece bundle is the Mio Oh She's a Gold Digger 5-point palette. Much like the other two eyeshadow palettes, it is a 5-pan palette with 5 different shadows. And you can see there's a beautiful gold, a matte transition shade, a stunning kind of rose gold, a sparkly purple, and that may look black in this light, but it's actually like a dark navy blue, if you can see. Prime my eyelids with my Urban Decay primer potion, and then I'm going to just set them down with a little bit of powder, and then we'll get started. Okie dokes, first off, I'm going to take the eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go in with that shade just in the crease. And then next, I'm going to go straight into that deep navy blue and take that onto the outer half of the eye. So as you can see, is that navy blue pigmented. I'm just going to take a clean brush and blend the edges. Right, I've cut the crease. And now, I'm not going to take one of the eyeshadows all over there. I'm going to take this gorgeous pigment. As before, I'm going to use my Bionic Babe spray just to wet my brush. I'm going to take that very, very yellow gold. And I'm going to go back into that navy blue and just fix up the outer corners. So I've done the first bit of my eyes, and I'm now going to go in and I'm going to do my foundation. I'm just going to prime my skin. I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I have a little mini travel size. And I'm going to go in with my Keen Camouflage Foundation. You guys heard the sob story in the last video. Just a very, very sad state of affairs. Just going to take some concealer. Just going to set my face with some powder. So now I'm just going to go in with the rest of my face. I'm going to do my bronzer, a little bit of light contouring, blush and highlights. For everything, I'm going to use my Benefit Cheek Leaders Pink Squad palette. Now I'm just going to fill in my brows. I'm going to use my LA Girl Shady Slim Pencil in the shade Soft Brown. I'm now going to finish up the eyes. But before I even start on doing any more product with the shadows, because some of them are very dark and pigmented, I want to just tap some loose powder under my eyes so that if there is any fallout, I will just be able to dust it away. So firstly, I'm just taking the brush that I used for the navy and I've wiped off the excess, and I'm going to just gently buff out that line so it's not so smooth and defined. I'm going to take a little bit more of the very yellow gold shade. I think that the pigment was too wet the first time I applied it, so it didn't really catch, and I want to go in on the inner corner with that. Just for that little pop of gold. Can you see? Very pretty. Then I'm going to take that transition shade on my bottom lash line. I'm going to take my flat definer brush and the navy shade just on the outer part of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take some of that gorgeous yellowy gold and just go along the remaining part of my lash line there. Right, let me dust away this powder and let's put some mascara on. I'm going to go in with that Mio Must Have Mascara just on the lower lash line once again, because I do have my lash extensions. So that is the Mio Must Have Mascara on my bottom lashes. It's actually very, very nice. I really like this mascara. I think this might be my favorite of the three. I've got this liquid lip tint and I've got a lip liner. Is the Pierre René Lip Matic lip liner in the shade 04. I lined the outside of my lips and then I kind of blended it in. And now we're going to take the Heen Velour lip tint. This is the completed look, guys. I've done quite a dramatic eye look. You can obviously go in a little bit more neutral if you want to use just the transition shade in the copper. You can always go in with that beautiful purple. I didn't actually even use that today. I love how pigmented that navy is, but I seriously underestimated that. That was a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I really like that very unique bright yellow gold as well, and it makes a really cool pop in a corner. So as you can see, this look turned out a lot more glamorous than the last two. I mean, obviously they were still quite glam in their own right, but this one is a very bold eye and a very bright bold lip as well. I really love how it turned out though. This kit is going to be called Sugar Glam Spice. I really, really like that. It is a lot more glamorous than the other two kits. You can go a lot more bold, a lot more out there. Whereas the other two can obviously be translated into something a lot more subtle, although like I mentioned, you can actually make this a super bold look or a super natural one. That completes my collaboration with Glamore Cosmetics. As with the other two, you can buy it in a bundle on the Glamore website, and I will pop the link below for you for ease. If you buy the bundle as opposed to buying each product individually, you do save a bit of money, and I have that discount code where you can save an extra 15% of everything on the Glamore website. Everything, even those already discounted bundles. Let me know what kind of look you would try maybe with this eyeshadow palette. I mean, there really is a lot that you can do with those 5 eyeshadows, and then that beautiful, beautiful antique gold glitz pigment. Loved the mascara. You guys already know that I love that lip liner. And I think that this liquid lipstick might even be more comfortable than the first red. I really love this beautiful scarlet shade. I can actually see myself finishing this, which is a lot to say. You guys know I love my reds. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye!